knocking down shots.
They go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The Bulls leading by 6. Rose with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. They grab their own miss. First second half for the Bulls. Warriors trail by 8. It's Thompson off the drive. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds and
6 of their last 10 points coming in that in-between range.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And
it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker. You don't recover as fast. And that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
LeBron kicks to Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position, rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
Now here's James. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Rose attacking. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut with Milwaukee.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but Bogut has brought that toughness and interior defensive presence this team so desperately lacked him. The wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch him, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
And defensively, they're starting to look for answers because ever since halftime, they've been disjointed out there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Curry's in for Brooks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jordan against Iguodala. And stolen by Jordan. Butler at the elbow. No one near him. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Butler's got his second bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great.
Oh,
look out! Wow. Impressive play there. They have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
A minute 42 left to play here in the third. And here's Jordan outside. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. And David Lee is subbed in for Green. Outside for Jordan. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Iguodala. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Shoots it. Here's Shaq. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Rose. Rose with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago. Curry is inside. Working on Rose. Curry dishes to James. Another miss by James.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Spates kicks to Lee. Spates the pass to Lee. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
And Curry, here we go. Now the pass to Snell. LeBron James on the wing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's on David Lee. The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. And both free throws good for LeBron. Six seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Livingston. Good on the shot.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists.
Warriors trail by 17. O'Neal is out there with Russell. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Brooks. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And that one's good, Brooks. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the...
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. O'Neal dishes to Brooks. And that one's good.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Livingston kicks to Lee. Thompson with it. Feeds to Barnes. He dishes it to Livingston. Clock at 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Here's Spates. Rebound by the Bulls.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Snell, no good. Warriors trail by 21. Here is Livingston. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in this game. The dish to Snell. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
The big story from last year was that the NBA finally was able to come to an agreement with the Silna brothers. They were owners from the ABA who had a huge stake. Media rights of the NBA.
Chicago making some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Jordan comes in for Tony Snell. And Curry subbed in for Brooks. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Lee. And it's Rose in for Sean Livingston. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Warriors with possession here. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
James against Rose. Jordan the pass to Russell. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside Curry. But 3. The shot no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Well, the Silna brothers out of St. Louis, they own the St. Louis franchise. And when the ABA and NBA merged, they cut a deal to get about 2% of the NBA's TV revenue with no end in sight.
And Kevin, one of the greatest deals in the history of deal making across all industries is that deal the Silna brothers were able to cut, but it has finally been negotiated away. And with the way the NBA has become a global phenomenon with televisions across the globe, that was the best deal, as I just said, ever made. I'm happy they were able to put a cap on that deal for the owners that are now in the NBA.
And I'd like to make the announcement now. We're changing our names. That's Clark Silna. I'm Kevin Silna. Goodbye, everybody. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rose against Curry. Rush from outside. The rebound by Jordan. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Bulls.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
You always need role players to step up and help, and that was the case here as everything was working for Shaquille O'Neal. And the way he rebounded here surely was a spark for the team. And I'll tell you what, he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Rose kicks to Livingston. Rush outside. No luck. Here's Jordan. And that one drops. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now we'll send it down to